everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Maurice, and if you've been watching for some time now, I'm really appreciative for all of you that have been watching this new beginning of this channel, really in the photography space. And I thank you so much for the comments. Just a bunch of just great comments, great advice, great tips, and just really even stories of just you guys telling me about your experience in Micro Four Thirds photography. So I really appreciate it. Go back, watch those videos, and come back. And hopefully you continue to come back, and hopefully you like and subscribe, because it helps. And I'm really appreciative of it. I'm humbled, I'm blessed, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much. If you're new, please stick around. We've got a lot of stuff that we're going to get into. If you're into photography, specifically Micro Four Thirds, I'm a photographer for over 20 years, and I've just recently jumped into Micro Four Thirds. And so in this video, what I want to do is give another kind of like update as far as my journey with this camera right here, the Olympus E-M5 Mark II. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing in this video. This is my Sony A7 IV. It has don't mind how big it is. I mean, it is a big camera. It's very heavy. This lens, 24-70 G lens, it's a heavy lens. It's a heavy camera. And then I have this extra battery grip, which I did a video about this and about my, the good thing about my job is that they provide me with the equipment that I need. So this camera requires a lot of batteries because it eats through batteries, especially if you're doing video and if you're shooting hybrid. I did a whole video on that. You can check it out. But this camera is my daily driver for work. This is my new toy, my new photography toy, which is helping me enjoy photography again and helping me kind of get into photography again. I mentioned in our last video that this reminds me a lot of a camera that I have back there, my Nikon FM2, and it kind of it takes me back to like high school when I got into using that camera. And so what I want to do in this video is basically I went out, and I'm going to show you what I did. Was I took both of these cameras with me on this walk, and I just started doing like street photography, just shooting things that I thought were interesting, things that I thought would be a good way to see what each of these cameras can do as far as color, as far as just see what they can do as far as detail. And so that's what I did. So what you're going to see now is a series of photos. You're going to see the Sony A7 IV and the Olympus E-M5 Mark II. Granted, these cameras, the Sony is obviously a newer camera. It's full frame and it's higher megapixel. I'll put some specs here of the Sony. The Olympus is an older camera. It's Micro Four Thirds, smaller sensor, less megapixels. Here's the specs right here as well. But what I tried to do was go out and see something, take a photo. And what I did was, because what I was using on the Olympus is a kit lens, a 12-32 kit lens. I was trying my best to stay at 12 millimeters, which is the equivalent of 24 millimeters, which is what this lens can do. This lens goes 24-70. So I tried to stay in that range. I tried to maintain the same composition. I tried to maintain the same settings as far as f-stop, shutter speed, ISO, so that we can really see, same picture captured with two different cameras. It's not really about, can you tell the difference? Because I'm obviously going to show you on the screen which camera is which. I think this is more of see for yourself that what each camera can do, and if it's that big of a deal. Because if you're out and about and you see something beautiful and you want to make a photo, is it that big of a deal shooting with Micro Four Thirds as opposed to full frame? The argument can be made that yes, full frame is more capable, especially in RAW, especially with this camera and all the technology that it has. How can it compete with this old little Micro Four Thirds camera? But see for yourself. So without further ado, here's a series of photos taken with these cameras, and I'll see you at the end to give you some final thoughts. All right, so I'm walking around with this little guy. You see how small it is? Look at this thing. I have it holstered on my waist because it's so big. But yet this thing I have it on my wrist. It's like so light. So I'm gonna keep getting some shots and see what kind of difference we have as far as photos, colors, and all that stuff. Let's check it out. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully that wasn't too long. I really wanted to give ample time so that if you wanted to pause the video, you could. And I really hope that you were able to watch this on a computer monitor and a big enough computer monitor, or on your TV, hopefully. I think if you're watching this on your phone, you're not really going to be able to see the images that well. So hopefully you can go back, watch it on the big screen. Now, these are right out of the camera. I did nothing to these photos. They're not edited. The other thing I didn't point out in the beginning is that I decided to shoot these each at JPEG. These are not RAW, so these are JPEGs right out of the camera. And I did that for the reason of, I personally don't shoot RAW. Not that I'm against it. I just don't find that I need to shoot RAW. My workflow is very different. I don't need to shoot RAW. I do very light tweaks to my photos, and they need to go out really quickly. Even with family stuff, unless it's like a portrait or like a photo session that I want to make sure I get it right, and I give myself a little wiggle room for air, then I'll shoot RAW. But it's like a safety net. So I'm just used to shooting JPEG. But I wanted to show what these cameras can do, because the JPEG is you're letting the camera basically do all the processing, and this is it. You get what you get. So that's what I wanted to do. So hopefully you saw these images, you looked at them, and hopefully you came to the same conclusion that I came to, which is that, yes, a full frame camera is more capable, but it's like, it's like driving a sports car versus a reliable compact sedan. Like, they're both going to get you to the same place. One of them is just going to get you there a little fancier and maybe a little quicker, but they both pretty much get you to the same place. The question will always be if it's fun. If it's fun, if you enjoy the process, and that's really what it's all about. To me, right now, that's what it's all about. What's the right tool for you? So if you shoot full frame, let me know in the comments what you shoot as far as full frame. If you're a Micro Four Thirds nerd, let me know in the comments what you shoot as far as Micro Four Thirds. I recently picked up, this is the Olympus 17 1.8 lens. So I'm really excited to kind of get some more photos. So in a upcoming video, I'll probably do another update, because I'm excited to go out and shoot with this and see the difference between, what's the difference between this lens and the kit lens that I've been shooting, the Panasonic 12 to 32 kit lens. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think of these two, of the photos? Like, what'd you think of the comparison? I mean, obviously, if you look closely, one of them is going to have probably a little bit more detail than the other, but they're just unique in their own ways. So I'd love to get your opinions in the comments below. I'm not saying one is better than the other. Obviously, when it comes down to specs, yes, one is better than the other, but it's really more about which one makes you feel better, which one was fun to shoot, and which one just gets the job done. I mean, look at the size difference between these cameras. And you saw me in the video, I was struggling with this thing I had it on a strap. This thing was just like off my wrist. The weight difference is huge. The size difference is huge. I'm not going to be walking around with this in the streets with my family. I will with this. So anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to kind of do this quick little video. Hopefully I'm getting better with the timing, but hopefully you've stuck around. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I'm like so excited of the direction that this channel has taken, and I hope to incorporate what the banner of this channel is, which is faith, family, and photos. We will be touching on all those three things, and hopefully you can stick around and have fun with me in this process, this photography journey, this faith journey, this family journey that I'm on. So thank you so much. Leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.